So finally, let's see if we can solve this problem where we need synchronization on the database that looks kind of like a lock. The serializable isolation level starts to kind of look like a mutex. It's not actually, but it is going to let us solve this problem. The critical difference between this and a mutex still is that even serializable transactions can proceed in parallel, as long as they're not interfering with each other. So if they're both just doing selects, then they will run in parallel. And it's important to note that everything is going to slow down as we increase the isolation level, but there's no getting around that. Sometimes you need it for correctness. So let's see if we can finally solve this problem in the library controller, where we need to leave at least one copy for the library, so prevent anyone from checking out the last one. We tried it with a transaction, a basic transaction that didn't work. We saw that we can't do it with a lock because the web server's probably distributed, so it's not going to provide mutual exclusion across multiple machines. So we'll take that out. So all we need to do is we need to make this transaction use the serializable isolation level. So we can just pass in an argument here, system.data.isolationlevel.serializable. So now the transaction will use the serializable isolation level, and if two of them are running at the same time, they will be synchronized as needed. So let's let one of them load, and while that's going, let's get another window open. So we'll do the same experiment where we have two people try to check out the last two copies of Harry Potter. So this one should load in just a second here. Okay, so we'll log in as Dan. Once that's logged in, let's copy that URL. So we get two browsers. Now let's try to have them both check out Harry Potter. And remember, there's a 5-second delay, so let's see what happens in 5 seconds. Okay, so they both refresh, and it shows that this one was unable to actually do the checkout. Let's refresh them again manually just to be sure. And yes, so we have actually solved the problem. We are not allowed to check out the very last copy. And what actually happened here is one of the transactions just succeeded, and one of them would have thrown an exception in C#. So if you wanted to, and you probably should, you would catch that exception and then pop up an alert in the browser just saying that book is no longer available. Somebody got the last one right before you did.